So today we are taking a look at one of these lithium cells. Insert name of manufacturer in video now here. Yeah, so starting battery, basically replacement for a car battery. Was a real pain in the ass to take off. Has a lot of silicone, so the sealing is good. Had to break quite a bit of plastic, stab it a couple of times to get it in, and yeah, nothing too special with the contacts. Interestingly, 3 wires used. Anyway, let's get to the main thing. Just gnarly, really gnarly. Some insulation, but everything is taped together with fiberglass tape. Some black shit stains on the top, BMS in a sort of sandwich, and then everything is sort of secured with foam. It also had to be stamped. Christ, voila. So yeah, interestingly, a couple of things to notice. Like I said, 3 wires on the negative, so I guess that just to make the connection to the BMS easier. Soldering, not impressive. Exposed wires, no good. Even more concerningly, I don't think this was from my efforts, but one of the wires has exposed copper somewhere on it. Insert image. Yeah, so the dumbass me looked at the wrong cables. Here is the insulation damage, and yeah, BMS, really crusty sandwich. Everything sort of taped up with this fiberglass material. And interestingly, yeah, they use prismatic cells, so at least this shitty ass foam is not gonna hurt the cycle life too much. But yeah, really uneven foam. You know, quite a bit on this side, then not so much on this side, and 0 on that side, and then a little crappy packet there. I don't know, not too impressive. We'll dig deeper, and yeah, this was glued with double-sided glue to the bottom, so yeah, other notes, this is really bad. I don't like this. The soldering's not great, and then especially the exposed wires sort of fray and then just leave things like this. Not great. BMS seems chintzy. We spot a 80 amp BMS on 750 cold cranking amps. Something doesn't add up. And yeah, okay, we do have the balance wire, so that's good. It's yeah, that actually should have balancing in there, so that's nice. It's definitely not active balancing, but it's something. And then the other thing, shit, what was it? Give me a moment. Oh yeah, I remember. No thermal probe anywhere. So maybe they have something on here, but that's not too great because it should really be on there, not on here. And yeah, then finally they did a good job potting these, probably with some polyurethane so they won't unscrew. And you know, the connectors are nice and beefy and pressed in, so peeling away the layers, more crustiness to be seen. So here we have a contact that is spot welded to the battery. Correction, is this fucking laser welding? Ooh, fancy. Probably just because it's more suited to the space they have, but crustiness incoming. Do I spy with my little eye a connector that is both crimped and soldered? Truly a mark of a chinesium battery. Also, interestingly, silicone cable, PVC cables. Another interesting footnote, I think this is actually aluminum, not nickel. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna dig deeper than this, because yeah, these two connections probably aren't too mechanically sound if I mess with it too much. So I couldn't help myself. We got them out. Still don't know exactly which cells these are. They have some markings, but I'm not sure if they're identifiable. A few interesting things. Yeah, seem to be confirmed that they are in fact using aluminum. And interestingly, since obviously can't solder to aluminum, I think what they're doing is they're spot welding a tiny piece of nickel metal on there. So that's how they get the balance connector on there. But yeah, all of the high current ones have aluminum as the conductor. And also I would guess that these might be safety valves, possibly. Which brings me to another point. If this thing has an overpressure event, it has 0 pressure reliefs and it's sealed quite well. So should give you a good audible alarm if an overpressure event happens. Other than that, yeah, the cells themselves seem to be nice. I mean, oh yeah, I did test these. I think I discharged them at 20 amps. And out of the rated 50 amp hours, I think I got like 48.5 out. So the cells seem to be decent. Not sure about the lifetime, obviously, but they aren't lying about the capacity. So yeah, then my only wish would be to put this in a sort of better case, both mechanically and also just there's a whole lot of unused volume in there, so this could be a lot smaller for the capacity. Yeah, and one more thing I would like to see is, well, clean the fucking flux off and strain relief. Like, these are quite long wires, and if you put this on a snowmobile with all of the vibration, this thing comes loose. You lose all of the balancing, so that's not good. Other than that, cells seem good. BMS a bit shit. Decent-ish.